Swimming pool closing with a lock-in cover. Step 1, make sure your water is balanced. Step 2, bring your water below the skimmer. Step 3, take out all your jets and install your duct plug. Step 4, remove your lights. Here I just use a Javex bottle and put a rock in it so I can tie it to the light to sink it below the solid ice in the winter.
Okay. Don't get my face.
Step 5, remove railings and ladders. Step 6, blowing out the pool plumbing and winterizing all equipment. Make sure you turn off all the breakers to the pump, salt system, heater, anything that your pool equipment needs electricity to. Make sure you turn the breaker off.
Plug for the filter. Drain plugs for the pump. Should be 2 of them.
Kreepy Krauly hose. If you got a Hayward pump, it fits in there perfect. You have a disconnect here, a ball valve. You can tape it to that, or we could go tape it on here, here, and here, but we don't want that much work, so we can just put it right there. And, we're gonna blow out the main drain first. Next is the skimmer. Turn the skimmer on, so the main drain, don't ever open that up again. And then just stay like that when I turn it on. And turn that off. Now if you only have antifreeze in a skimmer, put half a jug first.
Teflon tape. Try not to cross thread it. Take the other half. Okay. The lid back on. If you can take this, now if you just have the skimmer, then that's all you have to blow. But if you have 3 of them like this is exactly how you do it. So the side, the one right here, is going to be a side suction. So we'll open that up. Main drain's closed. We're done with that. Skimmer's closed. We're done with that. There's your side suction. So we're going to turn that on. The blower. So we're going to put the cap back on. Push down the center. They click in all the way around, and in the middle just push it. Just like that. Now, some of my videos, if you watched them, I'll take the valve here and I'll turn it to recirculate, and I'll hook it up here on this side and blow through the valve and then go through to the jets. But here I can disconnect there just before the jets. So that way you don't have to, if you don't have it set up like this, where you blow before from right after the pump. So usually there's a disconnect. Well, that's what you want anyway. Just in case you want a sand change or whatever, it's better to have a disconnect pretty close to it. So I usually hook up here, turn it to recirculate, so it doesn't go through the filter. But keep all this stuff on too if you're going to do that. If you're going to bypass, if you're going to go on the opposite side of the filter, like here, towards the jets, then you can take all this stuff off when you take the drain plug off. And then here you can just turn it to close and then deal with your backwash. You can take the backwash hose off. Make sure the water's out of there. But today, I'm going to blow out from right there. Normally I would go right here, most of my pools, and then recirculate. So we're going to hook that up. Now, if this was my pool, I would have another union like this and have a hose hooked up here, so I have to disconnect that and I can just screw it back on here. But I gotta do 5 million pools, so I do it this way. There we go. And then there's jet 1, jet 2. You might not have this set up. Yours might be connected underneath the ground. So we're ready to go. We're going to turn that on. Your basket goes back into the pump, and then you put all your parts in there. Because we're not blowing from this side, we can take this off. Take the sight glass off. Don't forget the rubber piece in there. There, everything. Don't lose it. Put the lid back on. So next year, just open that up and you don't lose any parts. So you can turn this to closed, or I just go halfway. That, and then your backwash, you can disconnect it just to drain the water out. If you have a chlorinator like this one, what I do is I just take the top off and then flip it. Okay.
Okay.
After you've done everything here, make sure you connect everything all back. Like if you took this off, then put it back. I find that opening, if you disconnect this and an opening, more than likely this is going to shrink a bit. The plastic here shrinks a lot, especially this flex stuff. So it might be like this far off and you can't screw it on there. So it's better just to put it back on. Same as if you use that one. This is how you close this equipment if you have this kind of setup. Step 7, putting the lock-in cover on. If you have steps, you're going to have some kind of cover on the step. So if you have the room, just roll it out like this, and you need somebody else on that side. This is the easier way of doing it. You can do it by yourself, but this is the easiest way of doing it. So we're going to take that corner. He's going to take that corner. He's going to go there. I'm going to take that corner, and I want to go there. On one corner, you want to lock it in a track so the whole thing doesn't sink. So you got this curve in the pool, and you got the curve in the cover. So you're going to try to find that curve. And you just guess. There's the middle. There's approximately, there's the middle. And we got the middle here. So whatever, you might not have a rectangle, you might have a different shape, but find the shape that sticks out the most and start there. We're just going to lock it in. Some pools are a pain in the butt, but so as you're doing this, try to scoop some water up. And if it comes out, you can put some liner lock right in here. So you got pieces of liner lock. Just gotta make sure it's in. And you can put these pieces just randomly or where the cover might be coming out. When I'm putting them in here, because we're going across this cover for the step. So this is gonna come out because it's a different level. I'm gonna try to